Yes, boys, welcome back to part 2 of yesterday's video. Cheers. This is our final games of Foot Champs and the rewards as well. Premier League Team of the Season rewards. Hopefully they can pull through for us. Of course, there are some very, very nice cards that we can get red. But I've seen multiple red pick rewards pay out no more than a Bruno Fernandes. But I will happily take Bruno, Saka, Palmer. Of course, he's on the cheaper end of the Premier League Team of the Season players, so I'll take any one of those three. Will do for me. And I mean, I would take anyone that I can get, anyone that comes my way. I will take. A PC is being very loud. But yeah, today we have the final Foot Champs games. I'm not going to say much more because we do have a very long video. So hopefully you guys go on to enjoy. Please make sure to like, subscribe if you do. And let's just get into the gameplay. Here we are then, into our second set of Foot Champs games and the rewards. Like I said, I do finish on 8 wins, which isn't great considering we were 7-3. So yeah, not exactly ideal, but at the end of the day, the game's a game. You gotta do what you gotta do. Love a cheeky fumble in Foot Champs, and here's the start of the fumble. We already 1-0 down to Matthias Tell. Kind of upset with how I just bottled so many games. I don't know, I just played so many like weird players that just played so like ratty and Trivela, finesse, speed boost, like just there's a good point where you just got to get a life really, haven't you? Well, Nicola Pepe has just turned the game around by himself. It is now 2-1 with 2 goals to Nicola Pepe. And well, all I'm saying is not bad. Nicola Pepe showing up. We got Andre Santos into Mitoma. He had enough time there to pick out Drogba, whose shot saved, but he gets another chance at it. And that is 3-1, and somehow we are cruising away with this game. A couple minutes later, literally, Mitoma back to Drogba, and Nicola Pepe finishes the hat-trick to make it 4-1 in half an hour. And that might just be it. I actually can't remember. Nicola Pepe, and yes, that is indeed it. Hat-trick for Pepe. Look at that second strike, by the way. The third strike, sorry. That finesse, beautiful. We then come up against a Barcelona past and present, kind of. 3 past players, 8 present. I mean, still a past and present nowadays, so fair enough to him. Can we beat him is the question. Or how do we beat him is the question. Do we get a kick-off goal here? Maybe we do. Nicola Pepe taking his time with the ball. Donny van der Beek. And where's his defence gone? I don't know where his defence is gone. He's gone for an offside trap and not selected a player. And that is what happens. Mitoma, though, gets past his man into Drogba. That is just a clinical, average goal you find around the world of football. And then Del Piero into Van der Beek. Time and space. So much time and space. Mitoma tackled. We do get the foul, though. Mitoma's going to take it quick because I knew the attack was still on. Delpy gets through and slots it in the bottom corner. And that is it. Just like that, Del Piero has put us a step closer. I believe this was the 6th win. So, 6-3. I don't know if that song's copyright in the background there. I'm going to have to figure that out because it sounds like a copyright song. Got Del Piero, Drogba kicking us off. Nicola Pepe again at the heart of the attack. Into Andre Santos. Back to Pepe. Great goal. A typical 1-2. But Pepe just jets it through the middle. Didn't even send him on a run. And Drogba into Mitoma. Lovely little 4-star skiller having trickster. It's great. Mitoma should have went near post. Stupid that I didn't. Would have always been better to shoot near post there. But we do win the ball back. We recycle the play. Drogba through to Pepe. Shoots. Again, should be shooting near post. But Del Piero picks up the scraps as everyone's scrambling around there. But Del P picks up the scraps, and that's all that matters. We get the goal there. And now, potentially the third and final goal here at 3-0. Matoma, great bit of dribbling. Such a good card, by the way. Into Pepe, and there is his second goal again. Could have had 3, maybe even 4 this game. But Nicola Pepe, nevertheless, scoring 2. And against the Leeds fan, 3-0 it is. And I believe that's, what, a 4-1, a 3-0 and a 3-0 of today's video. That was 7-3. Of course, we went down to 7-7. And this is the final game of the weekend league. Ball whipped in. Unfortunately, can't get nothing there. But just look at it. He's just there all the time. Nicola Pepe might be the best, one of the best cards in this game. For free anyway. Del Piero into Drogba. Off he goes. Shoots. It's just easy. 2-0. Not even nowhere near half time. Only 30 minutes into the game. 33 minutes on the clock. Literally a couple minutes later, Pepe plays Drogba through. Who's got time and space here. Drogba saved. Pepe, bugged animation there, but does get the shot off that time. We are now 3-0 up. Is that the end of the game? It is not. We still got some time to play. Of course, now we're into the second half. 51 minutes on the clock. Nicola Pepe is going to take the throw in. We got Del Piero taking his time. Pepe again. Look how he's just sending players. Look how many players he's just sent there. Like, it's just incredible. Genuinely, you call it glaze all you want, but this card is genuinely insane. And I recommend you pick him over Cuadrado. And then Nicola Pepe again into Del Piero. Another assist for him. Another goal as well. And a 5-0 rage quit is going to be the end of that. And that is 8 wins. And how we got 8 wins in this weekend league. I think we deserved more. I deserved at least 9 or 10. However, not to be. Not to be. So we do have our 5 player picks here. 2 red picks. 3 golds. And yeah, well, that's not a great start from number 1. We will take Hegerberg. But at the end of the day, is that really who you want? I know I could have took Sommer there. I can't lie, I didn't see him. So don't hate me in the comments. And we get Stones, Alaba, Beth Mead, Nathan Ake. We take Beth Mead. But now we're on to our 2 red picks here. Can we get anything? Number 1, Trafford. Bruno. Sorry, I've got a bit of a runny nose. Just trying to keep it under for the minute while we do this. I will happily take Bruno. I did say in the intro I would take Bruno, so Bruno it is. And then I took Milenkovic because we used him in the champs and he was actually very good. So I'll take him as an honourable thank you to him for oh my god, stutter, for doing well in champs, as I was trying to say before I just started spraying and praying. We got Osimhen, Daly, Leon, Walsh. We're going to take Mappy Leon. We do have a lot of packs to claim. I do have the daily play stuff as well, which we are going to sit and open. We do have like a 5-minute pack opening. So if you're this far and you don't have a snack yet, just you can quickly go get one. You've still got 5 minutes of this video of being a pack opening. We've got an 84 plus player pick. Maignan, Akanji, and Valverde. I've never ever packed gold Valverde at this point in the year. It's actually crazy, but fair enough. We do quickly do the daily login as well, because we get I believe we finished the daily login today, but the game crashes, so you know, you got to bear with us because we're going to come back. But yeah, in the objectives, I believe we finished the daily login, which is an 86 and an 87 double, I believe, or 85 and 87 double. It's one of the two. So we are going to claim that as well, which is then going to lead us to have about 20 packs sat in the store for us to open right now. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, I feel a bit hard done by this weekend. I went 7-3, and I just, from then, I played like 4 just utter sweats. Like pure green time every Trivella. Player lock-in. All had Hullet. They all had Ronaldo. They all had Suarez, Evo. It was crazy out there, man. It was like a war zone for the last few games. So, yeah, apologies. I couldn't bring you any better result. I really did try. Obviously, last week I was 3-5. And then I bring it back to 9 wins. But this week, 7-3. I can only get 8. So, yeah, I do apologise. I'll put my hand up. That is me. I just bottled it. But, you know, hopefully I can get some better rewards for next week anyway, because it is going to be quite tough to get through these sort of champs weekends. I believe if I quickly check, the next team of the season is Bundesliga. So Harry Kane, Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Grimaldo, Xhaka, Frimpong, those sort of players. So maybe Bundesliga is a bit better, but I've not packed anything from this this Premier League week of champs. Sorry, I know what I'm trying to say there, but no, I've not really packed anybody, to be honest. So I'm really trying to you know, pack someone. I'm just trying to have a look here of who I've packed, and my best pack pool is genuinely Red Bruno Fernandes, and he's 60k. And if we're talking non-pack pooled, non-red pick, sorry, then we're looking at Mitoma, which is not it, really, is it? Like, let's be honest. Is it really that? I mean, I got 96 Mariona, but at the end of the day, she's not who you want to be packing. And I got Katie McCabe. Yeah, it's not really great, is it? So I'm just on the PlayStation, look at the other screen here. But no, it's just not it, really, is it? Just not at all it. We've just been so unlucky this week, and, well, I hope we can actually get something to end off the week. I know everyone's not packed something, but I wouldn't mind at least like a Bukayo Saka or Millie Bright or Nusken from Chelsea. You know what I mean? I just want somebody nice to just to help me out. You know what I mean? We are actually really close to the end of our storage here, and we've got about 6 players to enter the club, and we got 1 storage spot left. So these players better be nowhere near the duplicate section, should I say, because we cannot afford to put anyone in there. Now, you've just watched me open all of these packs for not one team of the season, by the way. It's disgusting. The pack weight on Premier League team of the season, when they lower it and make you spend money, it's just disgusting. But we got our Tots pack from Weekend League, and we pack, yeah, okay, cool. Chris Wood is who we pack, and it is just terrible. And then, just to finish off, I can't actually show you in my club because I've done some SBCs that you guys are going to see me claim on Friday. So I can't actually show you. But this man here is the star of the Weekend League. What a player. What a guy. I did play 1 squad battle with him and I got 1 goal. I know his record was 9-5 because I remember showing it in the last video. 9-5 and 15 for him is great. But yeah, here he is, Red Bruno Fernandes. Very nice card. Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes. Someone I actually wanted, so at least that happened. And yeah, not bad Weekend League. Hopefully we can get better next week and try a bit more. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but there is a trio of 3 men coming into the team from SBCs. Those 3 positions on screen is where they play. If you guys can guess, let me know down below. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have a great day. Make sure to come back on Friday. We're going to have loads of packs to finish off for Prem Tots. So make sure you're there. Thank you for watching. See you guys in a bit.